determine what the top of the triangle is going to be, at the corner, right angle triangle, whatever it is. GCSE maths, you know, they all said it would come in hand one day, but we never believed them, but here it does. What's up guys, my name's Richard and welcome to my YouTube channel. As you've probably already guessed from the title, today I'm building my home wall. Finally getting around to doing it. Lockdown 1, I wasn't too sure about it, but it's now been 6 months, I found out yesterday, since I've been climbing, and I just want to get on a wall, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Stay tuned if you want to see how I built the wall, top tips and things, and let's get going. See you down there. So here we are down in the garage. Here are all the materials that I've got. I bought those the other day. What I've got to go and do now is tidy up all of this, bits and bobs, so I've got plenty of space to stick the wall up here. It's going to be going on this wall here at about a 30-degree angle, I think. Haven't decided yet because I've got to contemplate where it comes out in line with the light. But yeah, let's get some of this stuff out of the way and off to the side, and then I can get started with the build. Loads of stuff left in here from the old tenants who used to live here, but yeah, shouldn't take too long, so let's go. So guys, now that the garage is all cleared out and I've got a bit of working space, I'm going to run you through what wood I've got and bits and bobs, and explain a little bit quite quickly how I'm going to go about building the wall and putting it up in this garage. So let's have a look. Right, I've got 6 lengths of 2x4 here, if it'll focus, at 2.4 metres, so full size pieces. I've then got 2 lengths of 2x4 at 1.2. Just because I thought it'd be easier to have some shorter bits for bits later on. I've then got 2 thin, smaller bits that I'm going to use as like footholds at the bottom of the wall. I've then got a full size sheet of 12mm ply that's going to be the main climbing wall as we go. So the wall is going to go here. Smack bang here. What I've done to keep it on a budget is I'm only using 1 sheet of ply, so I'm doing it half the width of say moonboard or something like that. But what it does mean is once I've filled this wall, training wall style thing it's going to be, once it's filled I can actually add on, so I'll have 1 piece there and then I can add a second one on next to it, so I'll double the size and then I can reset the holds and stuff, so I've got a big enough space. I'm going to have a kickboard at the bottom just to bring the board off the floor a little bit, because when the board's actually stood up vertical it doesn't even touch the ceiling, so when it's at an angle it's going to give me more climbing height. So yeah, that's that, sweet. Right, so it's day 2 now and I'm going to get on with some of the building. Didn't get any building done yesterday because I stayed up to watch the Super Bowl the night before, so didn't have much time left in the evening by the time I'd woken up. But yes, first things first is the vertical beams on the wall, so let's go. guys, so I have now finished putting up the 2 beams that you can see behind me here, and what I've done is I've put in 5 of these 18mm screws, if this focuses on here, and raw plugs that have gone through the post and into the brick. A couple of missed holes. I didn't want to put that hole there because I didn't want it to be on the seam of where the cement is. I wanted it to go through the centre of the brick, that's why I've moved it up there. So yeah, they're all secured in now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of blocks on at the bottom down here just to rest the full sheet of ply on, and I'm just going to have another look at what it's like with the angle, so that I get an idea of where it's going to sit on the ceiling with the kickboard in place. So I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So here are the blocks that are basically representing the kickboard, so I can set the angle of the board. I think this sits at about 25 at the moment, and it gives me a little bit of gap from the light, but not a huge amount, so I'm still a little bit unsure on where I'm going to go with it, but it's looking good. Next step is to actually put in proper supports for the kickboard, and then I can work from there with building the frame for the main wall. Right guys, so this is the frame for the kickboard built. I've got a couple of sections of 2x4 coming out from here. The reason I put them this way around is so that when I stick the frame on, I have some movement to angle the frame and make it adjustable. And that's what this top section's for, is I'm going to put some big hinges on here to help with making it adjustable. So time to do a bit of tidying up and then get started on the main frame. Right guys, so that's the end of day 2. It's getting a bit late now and I don't want to make too much noise and annoy the neighbours, but I've got quite a lot done. The wall supports are on, so they're all good to go, and then the frame is fully built, so I'll give you a little bit of a show of that. At the edges, if you can see up here, I have put in some 18mm screws, and they go all the way through around to the corner. And then on the sides here I put in some 15mm screws that come to about here on the 2x4s, so fully secure. I've done a middle beam, end beam, actually it's looking pretty good. There is a overlap around the corner here from where the 2x4s come out and stick a bit further than the plywood, but that's a good thing because I can use those as supports for a second wall with a second 2x4 up against here if I add on in the future. So guys, I'm at about 10 minutes now on this video. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. If I keep going, it's going to be way too long of a video and you guys are probably going to get bored and click away and go and watch something else. But if you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button and the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on the notifications when you hit the subscribe button, so then you'll see part 2 of this video that's going to come out in the next few days. Part 2 is going to look at me fixing the wall up onto the garage, so putting in some hinges to make it adjustable, the supporting arms on the wall, a pulley system and a bit of redundancy so that that wall doesn't fall on me whilst I'm climbing, and putting in some T-nuts and some climbing holds. So hope you guys are looking forward to that video as much as I am. I'll catch you guys in the next one. So, the moment of truth. Will the hinge work?